Hey, guys, we are back with another reaction. So, if y'all don't know, let me catch you up to speed, especially if you're new here. So, this lady right here, Eat with Q, she had two failed relationships with two other guys named Play and Scott. So then she was like, you know what? I'm gonna get away from these American men and I'm gonna go to Nigeria and get me a, a man and try to find me somebody different. Maybe if I go to a different area, it'll be different. So she went on down to Nigeria, y'all. And let me tell you something. She left her marriage after 2 years, guys. Yeah, she in this video she's talking about she didn't leave quick. Oh lady, yeah, you did leave quick. You left very quick. So now because her husband had came out, guys, and he did a reaction on one of the videos that she put out saying that she was getting a divorce. Now, mind you guys, this man didn't even know that this lady was getting all these kind of divorces and stuff. He was blindsided by this lady. So now she's coming back because she's been over on his channel, I guess, and she has seen the things that he's been saying about her. So now she's coming back. Like, it's like you got two grown people that's acting like two children. Like, how old are you guys? And you guys are going back and forth. But look, we here for it. We here for it. We here for the drama. So let's just get into it, guys. Make sure when you come in, you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and let's get to it. I ain't gonna waste no more of y'all time. I know what y'all came here for.
Know who you are. You don't know what's going on with you. You look an absolute fool with these raggedy, no hang time braids that you got in. And this ear piercing, honey, that looks a mess. That looks a mess, baby. That looks a hot, higgity hot mess. I don't even look at you. I don't even see what you got going on. But the thing don't cross my table, and I'm like, dang, this is my husband. My God. You look bad. You look rough. You not looking. That's not the man that I married. This man gonna have a nerve to say all this stuff about me. Gonna say that I don't have anything and that I am this and I am that. Okay, well let's talk about it and let's get into us not having anything. Let's get into it and let's talk about it. And this is the thing that I really didn't want to do because I don't like this internet stuff. I could have went in on you in that video. All I said is I can't deal with the gaslighting and I can't deal with a lot of the other stuff. I didn't go into full detail on what the problem is, but you want to say all this crazy nonsense. Let's clear some things up and let's talk about it. You're sitting here acting like you had no clue that it was over. You're the reason why it is the way that it is. You're the reason why I'm no longer in Nigeria. You're the reason. You're the reason. And you want to sit up here and say.
So Eat with Q is saying that he knew. But he's over there saying he didn't know anything. To me, I don't really think he knew because of how surprised he was. But look, y'all, this is something that I would never do. Even if me and my husband didn't if it didn't work out, I would never be online talking bad about him. That's something that you don't do. This lady, y'all, this lady is a piece of work, man. She is a piece of work. I know your therapist ain't tell you, hey, Eat with Q, go on your channel and do a live and talk mad stuff about your husband. It's like this is some crazy stuff right here, y'all. But let's listen into some more. I mean, she's pretty much saying he's a bum. But I'm like, lady, you married that bum. Don't even try it now, girl. You married that bum that you're talking about. You married him. And on top of that, lady, you laid down with him. Okay?
It's that you fill my cup. See, that's the thing that people are sick. That makes people so sick. I gave you a thought in your head. I gave you so much audacity. And I built you up as a man because when I met you, you wasn't that. I built you up and I gave you some freaking balls and made you feel like something to the point where it's like now you got a nerve to be sitting up here saying that you made me and you made my channel and you made me what I am and I gave my life back to Christ because of you and that I don't have and everything that I have is because of you. Are you crazy? Are you delusional? Are you okay? You're not okay at all. Let's talk about the facts and let's really get into it. Since you want to say all this crazy nonsense that I didn't even say, you want to bring up family and bring up my upbringing and this and that and all this stuff that has nothing to do with anything and saying that I'm moving foul and I'm moving reckless and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I didn't even put you out there. I didn't disrespect you in any kind of way at all. But you did. You disrespected me. So let's talk about it, okay? Since we want to do it, and let's talk about it. When I first met Godwin, everything I met him, like I said, I met him. You know, like I met you how I met you. But when I met you, baby, you had dust in your freaking pocket, sir. Dust. I mean, literally, when you literally go into someone's pocket, it could literally go dust and just blew completely out of your freaking pocket, sir. Let's talk about that, okay? And I accepted you and I loved you and I did all of that, okay? So then I'm like, okay, he keeps talking about how he's from Nigeria. There's no money, there's no opportunity, there's no this, there's no that. What do I have? What do I have that can help facilitate some things and get some things going? You know what I mean? What can I do? Ding 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 ha ha ha. Let's create a couples channel. I can create a couples channel. We can make some money off of that. We can do.
Yo, I feel like y'all know how people sponsor the kids in countries. I feel like that's what this lady did. She sponsored a husband in Nigeria. And now that the membership is up, she's gone. Seriously. That's what this is feeling like to me. Now, somebody in the comment section said, how about the house in Barbados? Let's see if she's going to talk about that. Because a lot of people want to know, where is the house in Barbados? Like, was that you? Or, like, did he set it up? Like, what's going on?
Things, we can figure some things out because you don't have any money. You don't have any resources. You don't have anything. And that's, you know, this is the part where I'm talking about the healing. Because if you don't heal, you'll fall for anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Q, you never did. You wrong because you... Okay? So, you didn't have anything. You didn't have anything. Like dust. When I say dust, I mean legit dust. I created the stream of income for you to actually get on a freaking platform and run your mouth. I did that for you. Did you forget? Let's not forget. Okay? So okay, you don't have no money. I'm not about to put everything all on me, but we can figure it out. We can make a couples channel. I'll make the couples channel. I'll figure it out. I'll teach you the ropes. I'll figure it out. You guys know the whole entire time that I'm married to this man, all he wanted to do was be the star. He did not want to learn how to edit. He did not, and I'm already managing 3 channels at this point. He did not want to learn how to edit. He did not want to learn how to do a thumbnail. He didn't want to learn how to do absolutely anything. Everything is on my back. The Eat with Q channel is on my back. The Fiberizima channel is on my back. The She's Healing podcast is on my back. The Official Q Beauty is on my back. Every freaking thing is on my back. This man, I even taught myself new skills while I was in Nigeria. This man didn't want to do nothing. All you wanted to do, I'm still being respectful and I'm still going, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going to do that. You understand? I'm still going to do that. So I did all of that, you know what I'm saying? Create the channel and I'm still doing everything. I don't want to do everything. I don't want to figure everything out. I don't want to do that. I want your help. Like, if you're going to be my husband, I need you to help me. Help me. I can't do everything. You want me to cook, I don't mind cooking. I gotta do all the cooking. I gotta do all the cleaning. I gotta do all of this. I gotta do all of that. And the only thing that you ever want to do is go work out. That's all you do is go work out, hang out with your stupid friends all day, all night, drink, smoke, do all of that. That's all you want to do. But you don't want to do any.
Oh, you messed up, lady. You call his friend stupid? What did his friends do to you, kid? How you just gonna assault somebody like that? His friends don't have anything to do with it. This situation with you guys. You know, if you knew he had a drinking problem, lady, why would you go out with him? Because you were drinking. If you know somebody has a drinking problem, why would you go out and drink wine and stuff with him? I don't care if wine ain't beer. Wine is still alcohol. But yeah, you was wrong for calling his friend stupid. You don't have anything to do with this skill. But yeah, if she needed help and he wasn't helping, yeah, that's not right. That's not right at all. Now I don't see nothing wrong with the working out. You could have went with him a couple. Didn't you go with him? I think you only went with him one time. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. With when you get with somebody and you're a couple, right? You want to learn. Even if you don't like the workout, just go with him a couple times. Go with him, do something with him. It ain't just I don't want to go. All you want to do is work out. All you want to do is this. All you want. Excuse me. Find something that both of you guys enjoy to do. Okay, but all this, you know what I'm saying, calling his friend stupid, lady, you was wrong for that. I don't care how you felt about his friends. Those men, they don't really know you like that. Why are you calling them stupid?
Help your marriage. You don't want to do anything to help your wife. You don't want to do anything to help bring more money in the house. You don't want to do anything. You want to go out and have fun, lollygagging with your stupid friends all freaking day.
Oh, she called them stupid again, y'all.
All freaking day, all freaking night. And I'm sitting up here in the house trying to do everything. I can't tell you guys how many times. And then for him to sit up here and say that I don't have anything. And this is the thing, you guys. You don't tell your right hand. I don't tell you everything. I would never sit up here and tell you everything. Because all you do, you want to say that you couldn't trust me? I can't trust you. All you do is freaking lie. You lie about every freaking thing. That's why I can't. It's like I don't know what to believe half the time. Are you telling the truth or are you not? You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what's the truth and what's not. So I'm like, okay. Fell in love with this guy, boom. You know, I'm vulnerable. I just gave my life back to Christ. This is it. Oh my God, God, you gave me a husband after I gave my life back to you. Look how amazing you are. This is what I'm thinking in my mind. This is how I'm feeling. You feel what I'm saying? So, hold on. Hold on 1 second. There we go. All right. So, I gotta figure this out. You know, I gotta figure everything out. I always have to figure everything out. So, the whole time, you just want to hang out. Y'all, that CNQ never did nothing. They're crazy. They're sick. They're freaking sick. But anyway, we're gonna give them the entertainment. We're gonna give them what they want, okay? Because at the end of the day, like, I'm always gonna be good at the end of the day. Because no one can take anything away from me. You get what I'm saying? No one can take anything away from me, right? So, this is my reality, okay? I'm back and forth to Nigeria. I gotta figure it out. The place that he's living in, that's, you know, okay. Before we get into the place that he's living in, okay, this man is touching money that he never touched before. You get what I'm saying? I expose you. I help you. I introduce you to a whole new life. You ain't show me shit. You ain't show me a motherfucking thing. You ain't show me nothing. You ain't show me how to get no money. I showed you how to get some money. You ain't show me nothing. You didn't show me You didn't show me nothing. I'm not gonna sit up here and make it seem like it was all bad, because it wasn't. But the great thing is, yes, I did give my life back to Christ. Yes, there is wisdom. You know, you learn things from people. All of that. Is he a terrible guy? No. And I will hope that he wouldn't think that I'm a terrible person either, because I'm not. But at this point, I don't even care. But you're not gonna sit up here and get online and make it seem like I just blasted you and I just completely disrespected you and I just did all these crazy things to you, and that's just not the truth. It's stop giving losers platforms off of you. That is my biggest issue. That's my biggest issue. It's always a effing loser that has effing nothing, absolutely effing nothing, and you want to sit up here and act like you got anything. Who do you think you are, B? Like, you got some effing nerve. You ain't had S when I met you. S.
This lady said she gave her life back to Christ and she cussing. Lord, I can't. But, oh man, y'all, I don't even know what to say about that. Hey, Ricky, let me tell you something, lady. You gotta be very careful. Don't think because he's all the way in Nigeria that he can't get people to come see you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful, girl. You don't know, he might have family in the U.S. and he might give them a call one day. I'm just saying, be careful. You're talking a lot of junk. And those are not the type of people you want to play those games with. They cut different. Very different.
Nothing. You had nothing. And you still have nothing now. You didn't have a car. You didn't have a place. You didn't have anything. You had nothing. And what did I have? I had what I had, and I had a platform, and I had resources, and I could figure some stuff out. And I made you feel like something, and you started letting it get to your head. You started touching money that you've never seen before. Your account start looking like something that you've never seen before. And guess what he did, you guys? Every time, blew the money. Every time, blow the freaking money. We can't even get a freaking marital place because every time we get money, you blow it. On what? Drugs, alcohol, hanging out with your stupid friends.
Oh my God, y'all.
Lying about everything.
Hold on, y'all. So you telling me, Eat With you went to Nigeria, you got a bum drug addict? Is that what you're telling me? So you telling me, girl, that you got a bum drug addict? Girl, he ain't tell us all this. He left a lot out.
Blowing every bit of money. Blowing every money. We're not even talking about my money. We're talking about money that's our marital money. Marital money that we made together as a couple, as a family. And you blew that on what? Drugs, on alcohol, on... Do you think I'm going to stay with somebody that's doing all that? No, I'm not. And you're going to sit up here and try to make it seem like I painted you out to be something. You painted yourself out to be that. You painted yourself out to be that. Don't play with me. That's what you're not going to play with. I'm a good woman. I've been good to you. And you want to sit up here and act like you didn't know that where this was coming from, and just came out the clear blue sky. You knew before I left Nigeria I was done with you. Your hair is bomb, by the way. Thank you. I love my hair like this. It's everything. And you want to sit up here and talk about how I was out, when we met, me and my mom wasn't on the best terms. We're on the best terms now. Do you want to talk? Do you want me to tell you what you did to your mom? Your sister that you call mom? Do I need to tell you since you want to talk about, I didn't do that to my mom. What you did to the person that you call mom, I didn't do that to my mom. So bringing my parents and my family up in something that has nothing to do with nothing was ridiculous. And it was wrong for you to do that. But I'm not even going to stoop so low to even tell what you did to your mom, the person that you call mom. You understand what I'm saying? And you're going to say that I'm sick and I'm this and I'm that. I will show you how sick I am if I actually went into great detail of the things that you've done. Don't play with me on this internet. Okay? Let's talk about the facts. You didn't have a job. You don't have a car. You didn't have anything. All you had was, like I said in the video, was lip service. And when you don't heal and you're an unhealed person, you fall for lip service.
Y'all, I've read that whole relationship. Didn't I tell y'all that he ain't have no job? But she talking about he lied. Lady, you lied to us. You was like, why would I marry somebody that don't have a job? Like, come on. Now she's telling all this shit how she lied, y'all. She said that, man. She literally said that. She said, come on, y'all. Why would I lie about him having a job? And like, why would I marry somebody that don't have a job? Now she's sitting up here saying he never had a job. We already knew, lady. You lied to us. Now we should feel some type of way about this, y'all. I mean, you guys don't feel some type of way about somebody sitting there lying, but then gonna accuse somebody else of lying when you were lying too, lady? Girl.
Fall for the things that somebody all they got is their mouth to speak. Oh, you're my queen. Oh, I love you, sweetie. Oh, da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. You're my world. You're this. You're that. Oh, God. And that's what we call, what do we call that, you guys? When you're getting therapy and when you're healing, when somebody's doing that to you all the time, somebody said that, you guys? We call...
Look, I mean to stop it again, y'all. But y'all, somebody said y'all blew the money together. Yeah, y'all blew the money together. So, God, this lady was putting money in his account and he was blowing it. That's telling me he ain't really want to be with Eat With You like that. If he was just willing to spend all her money and tell her I love you, and hope that he could use her for some more money and hope that she stay. This is crazy, y'all.
Love bombing. We call it love bombing. That is what we call it. You've been being love bombed. Ding, 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 ding. If you didn't go to therapy, you wouldn't know that you've been being love bombed. Ding, 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 ding.
You can Google that, lady.
That's what I'm talking about when I said that I get therapy. Don't think that I'm saying that I get therapy because of anything else. I'm getting therapy so I don't keep falling for weirdos such as yourself. And I saw his video. Mind you guys, I don't pay no attention. Like I said, I'm the type of person, when I move on, I'm done. I move on, that's it. I'm not checking for you, I'm not looking for you. But it crossed my table today, and I said, okay, let me see what this man is on here talking about. You look a mess. You look a mess. An absolute mess. Your braids have no hang time. Okay? Okay, another thing that he kept expressing the entire time is that I'm insecure. Sir, what am I insecure about? You're the one that's insecure. You're the one that's the man that don't have no money. You're the one that blows every dime when you finally do get some money, you blow every dime. And then when you blow it and you haven't thought about anything else, I have to figure out how we're going to fix everything. You're telling me that I'm insecure. Let me tell you what happened one time when I was in Nigeria, you guys. And this happened multiple times, but I'm the insecure one. Do you guys know I went to his sister's job? Mind you, his sister works with all the senators, big top guys. People that actually have real money. Not what I not I'm talking about the guys that do the full African queen. You are my African queen, like all of that, right? The senators, the top guys, the big guys with big money that can get visas, right? That can get visas and actually can come to the U.S. if they want to, right? The big guys that's in there. I'm in there with his sister. I'm walking with his sister. We just mind our business. You get what I'm saying? A top guy.
Hold on. Y'all, I'm sorry to keep stopping it, but I just see inconsistencies with this lady's story. Now, this lady just said that his sister worked with the senators, with the big senators that can buy visas. So, are you telling us that you could have just gave your husband money and bought his visa? I don't think it works like that. You can't just buy no visa and come on over to the United States. There's a process. Okay, so what is she talking about? They can buy a visa and get over here. That's not how it works. I don't think that's how it works. Somebody please correct me in the comment section if you know about if you know about green cards and visas and stuff like that. I'm not for sure, because I don't dabble in that. But I just found that kind of interesting how she threw shade talking about they can buy a visa to get over to the United States. When before she was like, oh, it's not that easy, y'all. It's a process that comes along with that. We can't do it like that. It's a process you have to go through before you get to the United States. But just like she said here, it's just like, she said, oh, you can just buy a visa and you can get to the United States.
Sitting in, this was the day, I think you guys actually saw this video. I was sitting in there with the senators or whatever.
I remember that.
One of the senators was eyeing me, you know what I mean? But he knew, he saw that I was married or whatever, who I was with. I was with my sister. He sends one of his assistants. I get up and I leave. I was done, with being in there. He gets up, he sends one of his assistants and gives me his card. And he tells his assistant, please have her call me. She's beautiful, blah, blah, blah. This is the top senator guy, right? And me and his sister, we sitting there laughing or whatever. And, she was like, oh, my God, like, these guys are on you, da-da-da, like, they like you, blah, blah, blah. Godwin better get his stuff together, like, And we just cracking jokes and laughing. We call my husband, and she's like, Gotti, you better, hold your wife tight. You better be happy that you got a beautiful wife. These men are on her. These senator guys is on her. Do you know that this man got mad at me? He got so mad at me that another man is completely out of my control. I don't got nothing to do with that. He got so mad at me that another man gave me his card and was telling me to call him. Am I going to call you? No, I'm not going to call you because I'm married. And me and your sister just laughed about it. He did that so many times. That's not even the first time he did that. He did it so many times. He would get so mad at me because someone is thinking that I'm beautiful or someone is complimenting me. He got so mad. How are you mad at me? You should be happy. Like, that's a compliment. Like, people are attracted to my wife. That's my wife. Like, you should be happy about that. It's about my response. Am I in their face? Am I smiling in their face? No, I'm not. I've never showed this man any type of insecurity or anything, but now you're telling me that I'm the one that's insecure. And then, constantly, a man can't say I smell good. I can't look at nobody no type of way. I can't do nothing. It's gonna be World War III. Before a man can't compliment me, my perfume. I can't compliment nobody about nothing. I can't look at no man no type of way. But you can get on the internet and take your shirt off. That's what you can do though, as a married man. You can get on the internet and take your shirt off and have people drooling all over you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do that when we was together, but you guys noticed that he was taking his shirt off. starts taking his shirt off when I'm not there anymore. Now you taking your shirt off. Now you taking your shirt off, wanting all this attention, all this stuff.
So, lady, if you're not even with him anymore, so why you care if he take his shirt off? You're not with him, lady. You're talking about how he's acting, lady. You're not even with him anymore. When y'all were together, you talking about you didn't take your shirt off then, lady, because he knew that would be this. Why would he take his shirt off, lady? Did you ask him before? Could he take his shirt off when y'all were together? No. So he knew not to take his shirt off. Now it seems like you're getting a little bit jelly over here, and that straw seat you sitting in, lady, that wicker furniture. Because why even bring that up? If you don't care, why even bring it up that he has his shirt off? Of course he gonna, lady, we ain't even gonna start with you, Eat With You, with them big knockers you had out. Matter of fact, if y'all can find her videos where she was living in Barbados, man, she would have those knockers out all the time. She know what she's doing. Just like him, he knows that's gonna get him the views. So why wouldn't he do stuff why wouldn't he do stuff that's not gonna get him the views? He's gonna do stuff to get him the views.
Before, I'm never taking my shirt off. I'm married. I've never taken my shirt off for anybody to see my chest. No one's allowed to see me. No one's allowed to see my body. But now, all of a sudden, now, you feel me? It's crazy, you guys. It is so, when I tell you, this is the scary part. This part right here, this is the scary part of giving yourself and giving the things to someone who is unworthy, who has done nothing to work to gain your trust, who has done nothing, literally done nothing. And now you want to sit up here and fix your lips to try to and make it seem like I don't have anything? Wow. The person that had everything when we met. I wasn't living with my mom. You were. I'm not catching an Uber. You were. I have a bank account. You don't. But you sit up here telling me that I had nothing? How dare you fix your lips to say that? Are you crazy? But you want to sit up here and say that I'm not well. Are you crazy? Okay, boom.
Yo, he is stupid. I mean, I don't mean stupid, but he is kind of crazy. Because, dude, if you have a woman that's doing all that for you, like, come on. You came from nothing. You didn't have anything. You were pretty much broke, poor. You didn't have nothing. Lady said you were staying with your mom. And then you have a chance to have a better life with a woman that she looked beyond all of that, y'all. She looked beyond all of that. All of that. He didn't have this. He was broke. He was dusty. She looked beyond all of that, dude. And then you sitting there spending up the money that she's putting in your bank account so that y'all can get y'all a better place to stay and just to live a better life in Nigeria. And you just gonna mess it up. I think that's why he's really, really mad. Cause when he said that part in that video, he was like, "You failed me. You failed me." He know he messed up. Dude, how can you mess that up? I don't get some men. Some men are just they don't have it all upstairs. Like like she said, you were touching money that you never touched before. And all the money she was trying to save up for you guys, you just blew it. You know, you didn't have no car. She said you didn't have no car. You didn't have no place to stay. I just don't understand why would she go all the way over to Nigeria to marry a bum? Like, that makes absolutely no sense. Lady, Evil Q could have chose anybody, y'all. She could have chose a successful man because she's successful, because she's bringing that kind of dough. So why would she choose a broke man? I think she might have did this so she would have a video like the one we're watching right now, so she would have some content when that marriage that she know wasn't gonna work out. How else? Y'all, there's definitely gonna be a part 2 to this. But I definitely wanted to do the part 1 because you know how they put these videos up and then they take them down.
Married. I felt like for him, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I felt like for him, because being married in Africa is a status. It's a status symbol. It's not really this. It's not really looked at the same way as it is here in America. But in Africa, in Nigeria specifically, being married, every woman wants to be married if she's not married, and every man pretty much want, like, that's the thing, like, get married. You know what I'm saying? Not even really like, I don't really love this person like that, but let me just go ahead and get married to have kids, procreate, da da da. Like, and marriage is looked at very high esteem. It's a very high regard. It's very high respect. It's all of that. So I felt like it was more so for a status for him, because I felt like for him to say that I was immature, you're the one that's immature, because this man, and I don't know what it is. I think it might be a part of like maybe Nigerian culture. I don't know, but they're really big on their friends. The men are really it's not like how it is here in America. It's their friends, what they are with how they are with their friends. It's nothing I've ever seen before. Their friends is pretty much their girlfriend or their boyfriend or whoever. Like, that's how close it is. What I mean when I say that. Their friend, the
Oh,
closest
girl! No, I thought you were about to say he was on the down low, girl. I thought she was about to say he was on the down low. We would have had to twerk this whole video, this whole reaction, y'all.
Not how it is here in America. It's like, okay, that's your friend, cool, but this my wife. You get what I'm saying? I can't be with you too long. I gotta go be with my wife. My wife is home. My beautiful wife is home. She got some lingerie on. I'm gonna check y'all. I love y'all. I'll check y'all out another time. God bless y'all. Boom. It's not like that there. It's, I'm gonna stay out all night with my friends all night, drink, party, do what I gotta do, and then come home, you know, maybe I'll eat my wife's food when I get home, maybe not, I don't know, but I've been out eating with my friends all day. I've been out drinking, smoking, doing everything with my friends all day. That was my reality with my husband. His friends were the biggest red flag in the beginning. It seemed like every time you turn around, he had a new friend. His friends were the biggest red flag in the beginning. And I remember on the day when we got married, he kept saying, my day, this is my day, this is my day. And I'm like, what are you talking about? This is our day. Like, my day, it's my day. I look good today. This is my day. So, like, did you get married? Like, what did you get married for? Did you get married because, why did you even get married? Like, why did you even get married? And then you want to sit up here and say marriage is spiritual. It's a lifelong commitment. It's this, it's that. But why wasn't you thinking about that when you were staying out all night with your friends? And you want to say that I'm this and I'm that? You get what I'm saying? Let me read some of y'all's comments. Why would you marry him, Q? I married him because I loved him. I married him because I loved him. I married him because I was vulnerable and I felt like, oh my God, I don't want to start crying. Oh my God, because this is very sensitive for me, you guys, and it's very emotional. I married him because I fell in love with someone that I thought, when you're dealing with something like that, it's hard to know what's real. Do you know what I mean? Like, a part of me, like, and this is the biggest battle that I've dealt with, is like, was he real? Like, did he really love me for real? Or was it, what was it all for? Because it's so hard to believe, you guys, that somebody could do all of that and make you feel like that and they never loved you for real, it is hard to actually believe that. To believe that. Like, oh my God. I mean, he had the.
Yeah, y'all, he do look different though. Like when he was with EQ, he was more well dressed. He was more well dressed. He definitely didn't have his hair in braids, and he definitely looked like how he looks now. He definitely looked way different. But maybe it's because he's stressed out. Maybe he's going through stress. Maybe he never sat down with Eat with Q and told her. You never know, Eat with Q. He might be struggling with maybe he had an alcohol and drug problem, and he never really got up the courage to sit down and tell Eat with Q. Maybe he was scared she would leave, which happened. You know what I'm saying?
Our jobs, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing that can provide for a family. It wasn't nothing that can provide for a wife. It wasn't nothing that you can provide for yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So for you to sit up here and act like I didn't have nothing or I don't have nothing now, you're crazy. You're crazy. Like you're literally sick for real to open up your mouth and fix your mouth to say that. I could never even open my mouth and fix my mouth to say that somebody that gave me everything don't have nothing. Damn. The channel paid for the wedding, you guys. The channel paid for the wedding. So okay, let me get back to the story. And you guys, I was a good freaking wife. Like I was a good wife. I love being a wife. Being a wife is my job. It's my duty. Like it's my thing. Like I was good at it. I was really, really good at it. But then after a while, it's like, when are you going to pull your weight? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when are you going to pull your weight? There will be times where, and for him to sit up here and say, brought my family together, no. My grandfather tried to give us marriage counseling because things had gotten so bad. My grandfather is a marriage counselor, and things had gotten so bad. And I was pretty much done. This was our last resort. Like, if we don't get this counseling, like, this is the last resort. Godwin is the type of person you address it to him and tell him you did X, Y, and Z. I didn't like that you did that. Let me tell you what God was going to do. God was going to go back out and do that very thing that you said that you didn't like, and he's going to do it even worse. Oh, my God, he's going to do it even worse. He's going to do it even bigger. He's going to do it even better. He's going to do it even worse because you brought up a concern that you didn't like, and I didn't appreciate that you did that. Okay, now I'm going to punish you for even bringing it to my attention, and I'm going to go out and do it worse. Do you get what I'm saying? Sick. Very sick. Hang out with your friends all night. That's what I was dealing with. You out with your friends all night. I'm not about to be sitting up here fasting and praying and tearing and all that for somebody that don't want to do right. Are you crazy? And I left my country to go to your country and live uncomfortably. I don't have to be uncomfortable here. I can go to home. I'd rather be uncomfortable home. I'd rather fry in my car home. I'm not doing that in no third world country. Are you crazy? like be for real. I'm not about to be crying and be miserable and uncomfortable and sad in a whole nother country that's not my own. And then you want to sit up here and act like, what? Okay, I get you mad. You're mad. You're mad. You did your video. You're mad because you feel like you got blindsided. Did he abuse you? No, he never abused me. He never put his hands on me, ever. He never abused me, never put his hands on me, never nothing. Now, I will say our mouth is slick. We both got a slick mouth. We both got a slick tongue. You know what I'm saying? You say disrespectful stuff below the belt, I'm going to say disrespectful stuff below the belt. Boom. And it is what it is. But, to sit up here and just act like that is just crazy to me. Like, it's just so crazy. But that's why I said, you're going to get this work, meaning myself. When I say you're going to get this work, meaning myself, I'm going to get this work because I did this to myself and I'm taking accountability. Oh, that was another thing. That was another thing that I had an issue with him. The issue is character flaws. I can deal with somebody. We all got flaws. Ain't nobody perfect. But you got extreme character flaws that I cannot deal with. I can't deal with. I don't know when you're telling the truth. You lie about the smallest stuff. I don't know when you're telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? I could be like, where did you go? And you could be like, I was here, and that's not where you were. Or you lying right in my face. Like, you be literally lying right in my face when I know you're lying. And you be really going for it, like you really telling the truth. Like, and I know you lying. And I told you, I'm showing you the proof that you're not telling the truth. So, okay.
Lady, what did you do? Put a tracker on one of his socks? Did you sneak a tracker in one of his shoes, lady? To figure out private Q. To figure out where he was at, lady. Come on. This is crazy.
Doing the content, I'm editing everything, I'm filming everything, I'm doing everything. There was one time where he did.
Okay, guys, so I'm gonna stop it right here. Now I have 45 minutes of content. I got to put the thumbnail together and everything for you guys, and then I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna release it sometime this week. What's today? I'll release it on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Okay. But yeah, so make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. There's gonna be a part 2 to this video, but I have to do some work, so I'm gonna just listen to the rest of this so I can, on the second part, I can do it. It'll have a little bit more flow to it. You know what I'm saying? But this is juicy, y'all. This is really, really, really juicy to hear her side of the story of what really went down over in Nigeria. So guys, make sure that y'all like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.